Hey Nick, I finished the body last night for the cooler, and came out pretty well, as you can see. Looks good. So I'm pretty happy with it. Actually, I'm happier with this than I am with the lid, but we got something to try now. I had a couple problems. One is that an 1/8 inch end mill is just too damn slow. Took about 5 hours to cut this from the time I started the setup until it was done. I've got a jig, but I really have to work on getting better jigs that just hold center better. And I also found out that the mill is slightly out of tram, meaning that it's not absolutely square to the table. So that's not a big deal. I can square it up, but it's a two-man job. So, but all in all, I mean, things work pretty well. And if I redo this just enough on the inside curves and that to use a 1/4 inch end mill, the time would come in real reasonable. You could make one of these probably in under an hour. And the other thing is I really need to work on just getting a jig set up that really doesn't lose center on me, and so we can just drop part in and start it without having to worry about recentering, because that's a pain in the butt, and it ends up the way I'm doing it right now. My holes are always off. You can see the holes are not exactly in the middle of the tabs, and on the lid, same thing. The holes are just not exactly where they should be, but they're certainly close enough to use. The other thing I'm seriously considering is I went ahead and tapped these holes for the nipples, and again, this is 1/8 inch thick material, and I've got this O-ring groove cut out, and there's just not a whole lot of material here to tap, and given that this copper is just a bitch to tap, the threads are marginal at best. We may end up, for experimenting, just having to silver solder the nipples in or something to keep them from leaking. I don't know if it's going to be a problem or not, but we'll find out. I'm actually thinking maybe the thing to do is to make 2 of these and put them together, and leave the top a little bit thicker. Leave the top here a little thicker, so that when you put 2 of these together, you'd have a nice deep water chamber and enough meat to actually tap the nipples good. So that's just a thought. We'll see how the one we have cools. And that's pretty much it. That's where I'm at. I know I keep looking at the screen instead of the camera, but what are you going to do? Anyway, give me a call or shoot me an email when you see this, and talk to you later.